Hello everyone and welcome to another Thomas video. So today we're going to be taking a look at Affinity Steel Cutter deck in Thomas format. So I've been kind of wondering whether or not something like this works for a while, because now there's kind of a reason to splash red due to this card called Cori-Steel Cutter. Before, the only red mana card that we had was Flammable Noir. So if you have something like a Emery plus a Tameo, considering that they're both wizards, if you played Izzet Affinity, you got access to a Flammable Noir, which was actually pretty cool. But we're actually not going to be playing that many Flammable Noir in this deck, just a copy of it, because we got a better 1-mana card that you can play, and that is this card called Galvanic Blast. So along with the Retrofitter Ornithopter Beatdown, that's also abusing the Cori-Steel Cutter, considering that, you know, both of these cards are pretty cheap. And now you have Galvanic Blast that does 4 damage to any target, which is pretty insane. And on top of that, there's another new card that we're going to be taking a look at, which I have been putting in like as maybe a 1 copy of in some of the decks I played, and that is this card called Mistrise Village. What's really cool about the Mistrise Village in this deck is that you can play a 1-mana removal on turn 1, which happens to be a Galvanic Blast, and still be able to play Mistrise Village coming in untapped on turn 2, because Mistrise Village only comes in untapped if you control a forest or a mountain. A lot of the times, trying to play this card in a blue-black shell, now you have to choose between a Fatal Push on turn 1 or Mana Drain on turn 2, because if you cast a Fatal Push on turn 1, that means you didn't fetch a Breeding Pool for the Mistrise Village to come in untapped, so it can become a little bit awkward. But if you play Steam Vent on turn 1, not only do you have the option to leave up a removal spell on turn 1 into potentially a counter spell. In our case, we have things like Metallic Rebuke, Flare of Denial, things like that. So hence that, I'm going to be hopping over to some Thomas Special 3 to show you guys how the deck does. So let's hop on over. All right. Okay. Not the worst hand. But knowing this opponent, they're probably on like Belcher or something. Yeah, either Belcher or Show and Tell. But I'm gonna keep it. They play Ugin's Binding. I mean, this is like pretty insane, the way I drew. We're gonna get a Ugin's Lab, so I might actually have to get rid of this Emery, which is unfortunate. That sticks for sure. I think we'll probably have a pretty fast clock here. Yeah, we'll probably have a pretty fast clock here. Okay. That lands. We have 8, 11 damage. Yeah. I don't know, maybe that was the wrong play, like, because now they can potentially, like, show untalent to something, I don't know. Okay, that's actually kind of cool that we got that. And we got a Metallic Rebuke. That's really good.
Is there a deeper meaning to this passage?
Okay, a last turn. Did we do it? Did we do it? I think we did. Just barely. Okay, so we definitely want Commandeer. Probably want Flare of Denials. And Soul Guy Lantern. We don't want Galvanic Blast for sure. And Flame of Lenore. The Cori-Steel Cutter was actually kind of sick. But I'm actually going to go down on card. Roll with this. Okay. Oh my god. What is this luck? Unbelievable. I mean, the only thing we can get back is an Ornithopter, but still, it's pretty sick. Shifting Woodland. We gotta be fast. They also kind of got lucky too. The Ornithopter is really not gonna do anything. The Shifting Woodland's a problem. If I had a retro, I'd be more confident with this hand. Or like Soul Guy Lantern, but we just milled 4 lands. That kind of feels bad. Oh, there it is. I'm so hyped.
Nothing like warm tea and a fascinating story.
I am so hyped. Okay, so no, like, 7 mana cards or 8 mana cards. Sure. Another Emery. Get back a retro. I'll probably draw with the clue token and then leave up a Flare of Denial. I don't think I need to crack this Guide of Souls. I mean, Soul Guide Lantern. Okay, so this could be like whatchamacallit, the Ugin, the Kha'Zix command, right? This is Kha'Zix command here. Two, three. All right. Could win the game. 3, 5. 7, 8. Nine, 10, 11. Holy moly. That's a lot of Chrome Mox. I can't keep that. That's too much Chrome Mox. Interesting. Abzen. Okay, I shuffled away 4 Chrome Mox and I just found 2 of them, which is kind of crazy. I have no words. Yeah, I have no words. I think I just lost the game because of that. I'm gonna see one more card and I'm just gonna surrender here. Because I can't beat this. Yeah. It's just too fast. It's a little bit too fast there. So I think I just need to like turbo out the Kappa Cannoneer somehow. Three Scoldings. Man. I want to play with the Cori-Steel cutter, but I keep cutting it. So this deck only plays Solitude as a creature removal spell. So like if I can get early Tamios and stuff like that, that'd be actually kind of sick.
Perhaps there are more useful texts down on the surface.
Ah. Shaman into a Pride. I think I'm just gonna run this out. Earthing Ritual. They missed. All right. Go to next one. The Cori-Steel Cutter was really good there, but I think it might still be a bait to have it in. Yeah, let's just go. Ooh, Pyroclasm. I can't quite run out the Emery here, which kind of sucks. Should I Galvanic Blast here, or wait on the Pyroclasm? I think I'm just gonna wait. Yeah, potentially, I'm just gonna wait here. Oh, Mox. They have 4 mana. Bright Glass Gearhulk. I actually got super punished for not playing the Galvanic Blast there. I'm not even sure if playing the Emery is right, because I'm gonna be using Pyroclasm the following turn. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we're gonna go Pyroclasm here. Go Pyroclasm, get rid of everything. And I think we have the Galvanic Blast, right? Do we actually? Okay, let's just Galvanic Blast this. Yeah, we'll just Galvanic Blast. Okay. See a Cori-Steel Cutter. Retro. The problem is, they're gonna grow. They are gonna grow here. There's really not much to get back other than the Cori-Steel Cutter. We didn't mill anything. We didn't mill anything good. The Guide Up Soul might actually just kill me. Tough game. They didn't bounce anything? Another Mox. That's not good. Five damage. I'm guaranteed taking 5 damage here. No, not like this. I guess since I'm taking guaranteed damage, I guess I'm just attacking with the Cori-Steel Cutter. Close game. They got another creature. I'm forced to use a Stern Scolding. Yeah, last couple of draws were just so bad. If opponent actually drew a land there, we would have had a chance, but they didn't. Because I would have made a creature. I think because we have a Retro and an Orni, we probably ditched the Tameo. Hindsight if actually they have a Kahira. We need to stop drawing lands. We gotta stop drawing lands. Uncounterable Ornithopter coming through. Yeah, uncounterable Ornithopter coming through. That's right. Your counter spells are useless here. They could have actually stolen the Ornithopter though. I wonder if they have another Archmage Charm. I would grab the Cori-Steel Cutter if I actually had a target for this Galvanic Blast. Yeah. Which is a bit of a shame. Okay, I need to stop drawing lands. Come on. I've been drawing so poorly today. Outside of that first match. Wilderness Reclamation. Wow. Emery. Emery. Okay. Uncounterable Ornithopter does it again. Flare of Denial. I don't think we want Commandeer, but Wilderness Reclamation, huh? Because they probably played things like Oko, you know, I guess stealing a Wilderness Reclamation isn't too bad either. I can also steal things like Nexus of Fate. It'll be a pretty expensive Nexus of Fate though. I'll try with the Commandeer. Got a bubble. Yup, they couldn't handle the uncounterable Ornithopters. What a card. When your entire deck revolves around just countering spells and then you meet a deck like this, oh man. Oh, I can't keep this, can I? No, why can't one of you be land? Oh my god. Sure. Going second against an energy deck. It is not an energy deck. I am pleasantly surprised. I could kill it. What should I do? What do I do? Flame of Banor or Ornithopter? I'll go with the Thoughtcast here. Okay. Pop, pop, bomb. We just milled triple non-lands. Perfect. Expressive iteration. Really? You're not gonna kill the Ornithopter? Like, look how tasty it is. Oh, that is crazy good. That is also crazy good. Next turn? Oh god. Oh god. Seems like they have a counter spell. I probably have to chump block this. Double bolt's gone. I probably have to chump block this. I need a... I think I'm dead. They're just gonna attack. It's because they just kept playing creatures. Every single turn. What's up with that? I'll just get rid of a Metallic Rebuke. It seems like the deck isn't very good against like a creature deck. I always struggle against a creature deck. Well, that kind of sucked.
I've read nearly the entire library.
I don't think I can actually crack this Mistress Bauble. Okay. Ornithopter, so if I play Ornithopter and attack, I'll be able to cast my Thought Cast. And we got a Retro
This'll
plus
be
a
a clue
box.
to my research. I am not defenseless.
The spear into a needle. Into a needle. They're probably just gonna call Tamio, right? I'm just gonna let this go. I'm just gonna let the Pithing Needle go. They're just gonna call Tamio, but does it make sense if I just... You know what? I'll transform it. Since they're gonna call Tamio, and I'm always gonna do this anyway, so... It's up to them what they want to call with the Pithing Needle. Wow. I was surprised. Yeah, that's kind of annoying what happened.
Quiet in the library.
They're gonna top deck another creature. My god. We drew another, like, retrofitter.
Violence is not the answer.
I'm not liking how the game's panning out. Not a fan. Um... Might lose this one. I don't have a Soul Guide Lantern either.
Aggression is unbecoming. Use your words.
What am I doing? Yeah, unironically, opponent calling Pithing Needle on the Retrofitter is actually helping them quite a bit. Just because they kept drawing creatures. They only draw creatures, man. I need to find my creatures too. Just drew so poorly after the first Pithing Needle. Like, they called it right and we kept getting retros and stuff like that. They just cannot stop drawing creatures. It is so crazy.
Shh. Quiet in the library.
Okay.
Violence is not the answer.
What should I do? Like, do I get rid of the Dragon Ray Chandler or Slick Shot Show Off? This is technically more damage, but they have to cast spells. I think I'll go with the getting rid of a Chandler since I can attack here anyways. I don't know. Should I have killed a Slick Shot? My thought process was, because I play more things like Pyroclasm, I should kill the Dragon Ray Chandler instead. Oh my god, opponent. I should have brought Graveyard Hate. The Smith sideboarding might have lost me the game. Yeah. And these all fly too. It's such a problem. Gotta draw like a Pyroclasm or something. No, man. Let me see what I'm gonna draw. I'll make a blast. Six. We're probably dead. Like, most likely dead. Yeah, look at the cards that we drew. Just nothing, right? We just drew nothing, man. Mulligan to 5 as well, didn't help. Right, so the deck didn't do too well, right? But I must say we never really got that like middle ground. Sometimes we got lucky, sometimes we just couldn't play the game. We definitely want to make our land drops, and if not, we definitely need to at least be able to like play like 0 mana cards so that we can get to our Kappa Cannoneer. But today's been a little bit rough. Today's been a little bit rough, but I think we got to showcase times when the deck was like super broken. We also got to see the brokenness of the Misrise Village, right? Because so this is one of the first decks that we played where we have more than one copy of this because we're in Izzet color. And we've definitely seen how broken this card can be, which is really hard to play in Esper, but it's really broken in something like this, especially against like slower kind of decks. You draw into this, it's basically game over because they can't counter anything. We've seen Misrise Village constantly getting back Ornithopter, like uncounterable Ornithopter when you have a Retrofitter Foundry was kind of funny as well. So a lot of good stuffs here at the same time. Can be a little bit clunky if you if you drew like me. So I'm not sure if it's the deck or if it's just today we just got a little bit unlucky. Not too sure. So yeah, that is gonna be it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye bye.